The Joker 2. Some say it's one of the best supervillain origin stories of all time. Yeah, but they're wrong. It's not. Regardless, the performances are strong, and we'll talk to Gaga about her Harley, Vince Vaughn about his out-of-the-park, universally loved new series, Bad Monkey, and Curb Your Enthusiasm's J.B. Smoove has a new game show. That and more, lots more, as we take a look.
Look, I said Joker 2 was going to be unforgettable. It's unforgettable, right? Not for those reasons? Look, I'm sorry. Yes, okay. Yeah, I will refund you. And the popcorn. Oh, hey, we're on. Just talking to my mom. Yeah, Joker 2 hit theaters. Not exactly the biggest superhero or villain origin story movie of all time. It will probably go down in history as being the worst sequel ever made. Yet some world-renowned movie critics loved it. Well, just me. Maybe I'm alone. I'm the only one that loved it. I still want to break open this nut just again, despite the fact that it dropped off 80%. Oh, by the way, don't let me be rude. This is comedian Drew Burks, about to sit down and do his hour-long comedy special with Bill Bellamy and a lot of other people.
Yes.
How are you?
Hey, I'm good, man. Thank you, man.
Hey, I'm really shocked that you showed up. Want to know why?
Why?
Because you heard what I said about Joker 2. Maybe I was a little off the mark. What did you think?
Oh, you was way off the mark.
Way off the mark?
Way off the mark on that one. I mean, if I wanted to see a musical, I would have seen a musical, you know. But this right here, I could not believe I was sitting through that whole time period of just a musical.
But I got to ask you, like, were you blindsided by it? Because I don't know, you had to be in, like, under a rock not to know that there might be a hint of musical in it.
I was actually kind of blindsided. I thought, okay, Lady Gaga's going to be in it.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
And I figured, okay, this is going to be a great movie because the last one was so good.
What I love about it is people say, I would rather stick needles in my eye than see this movie again. It might be the worst use of cinematic funds ever, but Gaga was good. So at least we got that.
Yes.
I talked to her. Look.
Yes.
Look around. Look at all these people. I will no longer allow any of you to keep me down.
It's a love story. She loves this guy. And I've heard you say that much like a Manson girl loved Manson. What do you think she sees in him?
You know, I tried to blend my research of Manson girls also with, like, true love. And I really thought a lot about empathy and compassion. And we argued a lot on set about this. You know, there was a lot of discussion around how she loved Joker. And I always, as, you know, bringing the perspective of a woman, I always was saying, no, she loves Arthur too. And I think her empathy and love for Arthur was real, but I think also her love and obsession with Joker was dangerous because she was willing to provoke Arthur to meet Joker. And, you know, I always thought that was kind of, you know, more dangerous than Lee lighting a match. I thought was the fact that she was willing to do that.
I agree. I love the complexity of the characters. Evidently, nobody else did. Where did you see the movie? Did you see the movie with friends, or did you go see it by yourself?
No, I seen it by myself, just to, you know, just to see, because I'm a big.
Were you ashamed to go see it because nobody liked this movie? Did you go see it long after everyone knew that it was not going to be a good movie?
No, I seen it when it came out because I was excited from the last one, and then I wanted to see this one, and then sitting in there, I'm looking at my watch like...
I understand. You're bitterly disappointed. Join the rest of the free world. I got a chance to sit next to one of the nation's most renowned film critics, like I mentioned earlier. She had just inducted into the Critics' Choice Awards, formerly the Broadcast Film Critics Association. Tara Hitchcock, you sat next to me watching it. As I recall, you were scribbling notes.
Yep.
What were you writing down, Tara?
I was writing down questions for the cast because, like you, I was fortunate enough to get a chance to sit down with Lady Gaga. I am sort of in the middle of the two of you. I did not love it by any means, but I am really surprised by the vitriol that this film has experienced. Drew, I kind of disagree with you. It's, what, at 33% Rotten Tomatoes? You know what I did, Mark? I got online just to see what other films have also received a 33% on Rotten Tomatoes, and they've got things like Shark Tale, Sergeant Bilko from 1996, RoboCop 2 from 1990, Breakin'. And to me, that's just not fair to put Joker 2 in the same category as those films. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I thought the cinematography was fantastic. I can't take my eyes off Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga. They're both wonderful in this. I actually loved the music up until maybe the first half, and then it became somewhat distracting to me. So I did know going in that there would be a lot of music. I love the use of some of that music. The fact that we hear songs that are typically very joyful to hear, heartbreaking to hear when Joaquin Phoenix sings them. But I just felt like the script lost me. I know the ending is somewhat polarizing, if not very polarizing, but for the first half of the film, I was kind of all in, and then it lost me. But I just don't get the hatred the film is experiencing. So again, I guess I'm right in the middle of the two of you guys.
What I love it when we exited the theater and she turned and she stared at me and she said, "Did you love it?" I said, "I thought it was one of the greatest performances Joaquin Phoenix will ever give." And she stopped and she goes, "I didn't love it." And I guess you concur, you don't love it.
I don't love it, but he's fantastic in it. And that's the other thing that's so interesting. He won the Best Actor Oscar for his portrayal of this character. To me, his acting is just as good in this. It wasn't so much the performances, it was also being confined. I mean, it felt long to me to confine him in prison. Obviously, he's paying for the crimes he committed in the first film. And then to confine him in a courtroom, whereas in the first one, he had full reign of Gotham. You never knew what he was going to do. That was much more exciting to me than watching him confined. If that makes any sense at all.
All right. Well, at least we split the difference.
I know.
You hated it. Tara
We split the
Hitchcock
difference.
didn't love it. I liked it. Hey, we got to segue for a minute, but I think you can help me with this, Tara. Aren't you like neighbors with Vince Vaughn?
Yes. Practically neighbors with his father. His father, Vaughn, lives not too far from me with his stepmom, Vicky, so I've known them for years, and I was so excited that he's back in a series. You had a chance to talk to him, and I think you and I definitely agree on this one. It's called Bad Monkey.
Hey, thanks, tease helper. Tara Hitchcock, everybody. Yes,
You're
coming up
welcome.
next, son of Burden. Burden? Is that his name? I think that's his dad. Anyway, Vince
Vernon.
Vaughn, Bad Monkey. At least the universe agrees on it being awesome. We'll talk to him and the Bad Monkey next. Hey, welcome back. This is Take a Look. Thanks for watching on AFN in 177 different countries and territories worldwide. I'm joined by the world-famous comedian Drew Burks, preparing his hour-long comedy special with Bill Bellamy. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me on this show today.
How does it make you feel that, like, on AFN, like, ships at sea right now? There are people you're stuck in a ship, which pretty much is the only way you're going to watch this show.
Yes.
Thanks for watching the show.
Yes, that is great for people to be able to watch this show on a ship, to our troops and everything like that.
More importantly, you reminded me, thank you so much for your service. All right, so we got the Joker out of the way. We can talk about what America doesn't love. America is loving Bad Monkey. And I know when we spoke last night, you said that you love this new series. What exactly do you love about it?
I think I just love the whole concept of Bad Monkey and how they portray and how the actors are. The acting was incredible in this. And how they all just, like, it's a comedian type film.
Thanks to Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, thanks to Vince Vaughn on that. And so when you look at that and you look at how it was written and how it was all played out, great.
Exactly.
Great film.
And I love that they write to Vince Vaughn's skills. I got a chance to catch up with him to talk about that. And, of course, the subject at hand, the monkey that is the Bad Monkey.
Yes.
Look. Great to see you, man. Congratulations on this.
Thanks, pal.
Had you read the book? How familiar were you with the material before you jumped in?
I read the book prior to jumping in, but I hadn't read it until it was something that was presented to me. And then I read Bill's script, which was terrific. And I've known Bill for like 30 years, just about. So always been a fan of his. He's such a great show runner and writer that it was a pretty easy yes for me. It's very comedic, obviously, but it's also the crime is real and the stakes are real, so it's a fun tone.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be invested in the character and what they're fighting for in order to enjoy it, and I love that part about it. But I also love how it's kind of laid back in a way that we don't get anymore. Like before my time, before your time, there was the Rockford Files, and it kind of has the laid back comedy to it.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's not try hard, and it kind of has fun, and And I think it's it's definitely got a unique tone.
There are a few things that we see you in that you're not, with no offense whatsoever, it's an art, a kind of wisecracking motor mouth. And I always wondered about you. Have you been that, like, were you that when you were a kid?
Yeah. In some ways, I think it depends on the characters, you know. I think in comedy sometimes, like, well, this character is very much written this way, so it's a nice thing to lean into. But it really just depends on, it depends on the parts. But yes, no, I could never resist a joke younger. It cost me many a detention. I've
worked with one of your co-stars before, specifically Crystal. I did a half-hour special on Hangover, and Crystal was just supposed to pat me on the head, beat the out of me.
Oh, dear.
How was your experience?
I treated Crystal with a long-handled spoon. I was not around her as much, but she's definitely people enjoy Crystal for sure.
I know how proud you must be of this. So for those who don't know about it, haven't clicked over to Apple TV yet, tell them why. Why should they watch this?
Well, it's just been, the response has been, as you know, really phenomenal. The reviews are phenomenal. The audience has been, a big audience. And people are just having fun with it. It's breezy and entertaining. And it's always nice when you make something and it kind of gets into the culture, when you can tell that people are, connecting to it. So it's been fun.
Well, dude, congratulations on your life, all that you've done, all that you'll do. And let's hope for round 2 of this.
I look forward to it. Great seeing you, my brother. Appreciate you.
That's right, my brother. Love that guy, Vince Vaughn. Who I don't love? The monkey. I don't know if you can see Crystal there, but that's Crystal, the set of Hangover 3. She really did pound my head so much, though, it actually drew blood. I'd show you video of it, but I think the attorneys still have it. You ever hung out with capuchins?
Never.
Don't trust capuchins.
Never.
They're rough.
Right.
I get it. They're usually lab monkeys. I would be angry, too. I understand why it's a bad monkey. Check out the series. Why would you watch it?
Man, make sure you watch Bad Monkey. It's terrific because it's Vince Vaughn terrific.
That's right. It's, in the words of Vince Vaughn, it's money. All right, coming up next on Take a Look, it's a yin-yang kind of a segment. First of all, we're going to start off with something very, very scary, Curse of the Necklace. There's a necklace, and it turns out it's cursed. Yeah, you guessed it, but I'll tell you why in a moment. Also after that, one of the most heartwarming documentaries you are ever going to see. It is called Blink, and I will tell you why it's hard to talk about with crying and why you have to see it. The irony is that you really got to see it. I'll explain why next. Hey, welcome back. It is Take a Look. I'm Marcus Allen. That's comedian Drew Burks. What's up, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, I love that we've been standing here for like a half hour, but I still got to introduce you again.
Right.
All right.
Always.
You, them, you. All right, let's move on. Curse of the Necklace. Ready to get scared just in time for the Halloween haunt season? Yes, it is a necklace that's cursed. The backstory is this family's going through a tough time. Mommy and Daddy, they're not getting along so good. Dad's a cop, so he goes into the recovered evidence room and pulls a necklace out. Turns out the necklace is cursed because it was involved in a thing, in a deal that you'll figure out when you see it. Why did you like it, Drew Burks?
I liked it because the curse of a necklace, anytime it's a title like that, of Curse of a Necklace, you know this is going to be scary. And I enjoy scary movies, and it's just in time for Halloween, too. I love it.
Exactly. Anytime there's the word cursed, you know you're not going to get dancing penguins. I caught up with the 2 younger stars of it, the sisters that crushed their performances. Take a look. I've heard from so many actors on so many different movies that involve blood, that as clean as you try to get on set before you leave set, someone goes, "What's that on you?" And you're like, remnants left behind.
Maddie's wasn't placed.
Yeah, ours,
purposely.
we both had different kinds of blood.
Situations.
Yeah, blood situations. So they used different kinds of blood.
Mine was purposely sprayed in certain places, and Maddie's was like...
Mine was more liquidy. Hers was more like a syrup.
And they were like, lifting up my hair and like putting it. And I was like, it did not feel that good.
When you're finding blood in your ears days later, that means you're committed. That's commitment.
Exactly that. Yes.
You guys are awesome. Congratulations on an amazing movie. Can't wait to see what you do next.
Thank you so much.
Madeline Violet crushed it. Now, I mean, their acting is great up and beyond the fact that they are sisters in real life and playing sisters, not big stretch there.
Right.
Madeline, by the way, this makes her 6th horror title at that young age. She is a horror scream queen vet.
She's a pro.
She is a pro and brings it. I love this movie. You also get Henry Thomas in this movie, the kid from E.T., now grown up and carries the lead in this. You're going to love it, Curse of the Necklace. All right, moving on to something inspirational. Get some tissues. You ready to cry?
Oh, I'm ready to cry.
What did you cry when you saw Blink, when you saw screened it. I know you were alone at home watching it.
So my bottom lip started shaking.
A little
if
bit?
I would have blinked, I was ocean-eyed. That's how it was. It was great.
The premise alone, you just want to reach out and hug these parents. They found out that 3 of their children all had a congenital disorder. They are all going blind, and within months, in one case a couple of years, would have no vision at all. So what did they decide to do? Take them on this epic journey. I would say bucket list, but essentially it's an end of sight list to get all of the great wonders of the world for their children to see it before their eyesight's life was over. I had a chance to sit down with the real parents behind this movie. Take a look.
You're explaining to the children that your life is a blank page. Elaborate on that.
Like whenever you have kids, you always have plans for the future. You know, you think your kids are going to do this, or you have an image of your family in the future. Of course, it's never happened that way, but you don't know that. But then when you get the diagnosis like that, all of a sudden, overnight, it's just like you have to erase everything and start building those images of the future.
This is for the children, no doubt, but at the same time, you get to enjoy some of the fun in the wake of all of it. So for you, what's your top 3?
Top 1, it's definitely we got an incredible experience in Nepal where we stayed almost a week in a village and we became part of the community. The kids were playing soccer all over. Other than that, we had, Namibia's crazy, beautiful. Cappadocia, the balloon ride was also completely amazing.
There's so many.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
You ask every kid, and every time they have a different answer.
I need people to see this, and I'm so grateful that you shared your story. So finish the sentence. We shared our family's life story with you because
everybody in life has challenges, but when you have challenges, if you can focus on what's positive in your life, it just makes everything easier.
The family bond that we've developed was incredible. So it's something that's going to last forever, and it's going to, help our kids in the future. So we're so grateful for that.
I can't wait to hear about your continued adventures. Please keep sharing.
Thank you so much.
Really is beautiful. It inspires you. I thought it was a lousy parent before I saw this. Now I know I'm the worst parent in the world. Are you a parent?
I'm a parent, yes.
So as a parent, did it hit you? Could you imagine?
No, it hit me hard because when you see that and what they did for their kids, it was amazing. You could see this documentary.
True. Nat Geo now playing. I didn't know you were a parent, so I had to just throw that out there. How old's your child?
24.
24?
Yes.
Were you like 2 when that happened? All right, coming up next on Take a Look, JB Smoove. Next to the guy standing next to me, one of the funniest people on the planet. We had a chance to talk about his new turn as a game show host. Next. Hey, welcome back. It is Take a Look, just taking advantage of the commercial break to work off some of those carbs. Yes. To my right is Drew Burks, very funny man. You're working on your special with Bill Bellamy that's coming out. Yeah. Have you ever worked with JB Smoove?
I have not got a chance to work with JB Smoove.
Because I saw you at the Laugh Factory, and he plays there all the time.
Yes, he does. A lot of
You two shall meet sometime.
Yes,
he looks for guests on his show all the time. You should be on his new show.
I should.
All right, imagine, what if Shark Tank was funny and had a couple more spins on it involving celebrity guests? That's exactly what you get with JB Smoove's new reality show. I love it. You love it?
I love it. I love it. Especially his comedian skills is amazing.
Yeah, and keep in mind, they only screened about 15 minutes of it for me, so I can't wait to see where this thing goes. We talked about it. And by the way, one time he took a jacket from me. I finally caught up with him about my jacket. Take a look.
Man, look at you, man. Look at you, man.
I got to look at your jacket, and I got to talk about the elephant in the room. The last time I saw you was right before the pandemic shutdown, and I was wearing a vintage corduroy double-breasted jacket.
That's sweet, man.
All right,
this kind of jacket, you do not take it off in a restaurant and put it on the back of the chair.
Okay.
You know what I mean? This comes up missing.
And I said, if it fits you, it's yours, and you took that jacket, and I want to know, did you show it a good time?
That jacket has been to some amazing places.
Excellent.
The minute the weather changes and get a little brisk, that jacket comes out. Oh, we're like buddies now. That jacket, we're buddies. A good double-breasted corduroy jacket. You can't go wrong with that.
Oh, that makes me so happy. Please tell my corduroy jacket I say hello.
Hey, look, you got to say hello to it. Come on, you know how it goes.
Well, I appreciate you. Congratulations on this new show. I love you as a stand-up. I love you as an actor, but I especially love you as a host. I've long said you should have your own talk show. I love Buy It Now.
Yeah, it's so in the moment. It's so in the moment, man. It really connects you with people. And I'm allowing these amazing entrepreneurs to connect with real consumers right in front of them.
I love the positive vibe that you say you bring to it, and you do. But I have to wonder what's going through your mind, because for every time you think, "What, that is a great idea.
Yeah.
Why didn't I think of that?" I've seen a couple of them where you were going, "What the hell are they thinking? How did they get this far? Who let them in?"
You got to give them, hey, look, we got to entertain. We got to entertain people also. But,
True.
Nothing is ever mean-spirited, but I just got to go by the honest opinion of the audience. And I gotta go by all those reds. If you got a lot of red up there, I know that you got an uphill battle. I got to get you to the point where you get 10 or more. I want you to get past the audience and over here to these celebrity judges. I don't want you to walk off stage, but you're still on a journey that's going to have ups and downs, and I gotta hug you, I gotta touch you, I gotta let you know that your journey is real, because it got you here.
I cannot believe it.
The journey is real. I love me some JB Smoove. I know I'm biased. I think that's why I like the show so much. But Buy It Now is right now on Prime. I highly recommend it. If you like Shark Tank, you're going to love this even more. What do you think?
Yes. Oh, I love it. Definitely watch it. Please watch that and support him. Great comedian, great host. This is going to be great.
We got to support you. Where do we find you?
You can find me at comedian Drew Burks on the Instagram.
There you go. Any final words?
My final words is please support all these movies. Even though we have our own opinion, please support all these movies.
You sound like it's a charity. Please call the number at the bottom of your screen. The man next to me, like the Joker too. We can't do anything about it. Please support. We'll see you next week and take a look. Peace out.